Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Managing Family Enterprise ENTP 310. My name is Vishala Roopnarine, and my group members are Sherry and Liz, Chrislly Ramlakhan, Ashley Pierre, and Julianna Reid. And today we will be looking at the case study 2, the Ambivalent CEO of the construction company. This slide will provide you, the listener, with a mini synopsis of what is presently happening in this case study. So, the ambivalent CEO of the construction company is owned none other than by Dick Sinavsky, a 55-year-old who owns a construction company in the Northeast. Dick has been able to maintain his company's substantial profitability as a result of selective bidding, minimal debt, and other good management techniques regardless of the slow economy in his part of the country. Dick has two children from his previous marriage who are Alan and Harry and who are both in their mid-30s. Dick is presently happily remarried and has children in his second marriage. Children from his first marriage, both both Harry and Alan started to press their father for an opportunity to lead in the family business. However, Dick has taken no action, leaving his sons to believe that their father has no value and appreciation for their hard work and effort, as well as their contribution at the company, even though they have both demonstrated solid technical expertise over the years, and yet their managerial abilities have not yet been put to the test in the company. Due to this, both Alan and Harry view their father as passive, indecisive, qualities which they both resent, which makes them uncertain about their position for management of the business. Moreover, children from Dick's second marriage are beginning to push for roles and positions in their business, therefore giving Alan and Harry significant roles, which is making his family feel worried. However, Dick is certain that failing to act on this matter or by not doing anything will escalate conflict between his older sons, reopening wounds from his first marriage. Presently, Dick's goal is to please everyone and avoid a further split and separation in the family. Based on the issues in this case study, we can presume that there is a lack of succession planning by the owner Dick with regards to his children. It can be recognized that their low level of emotional intelligence, tension, and there is as well as the move of power is difficult since Dick is the owner and is falling short in getting the next generation ready for management. Dick is also undergoing inner tension with his incapacity to resolve and please everyone in the family. Furthermore, there is a lack of managerial and experience by Alan and Harry. Lastly, we can perceive that there are trust issues among the family. I'll now pass you over to Juliana, who will be getting more in depth with the issues in this case study.
Hi, good day. I'm Julianna Reid and I will be discussing the problems in the case. The first problem in the case study is lack of managerial and leadership skills. Lack of managerial and leadership skills is based on poor decision making and gaps in communication. Even though Dick's eldest sons possess years of experience within the company, he still doubts they have the attributes to fully operate the business. The second problem is a lack of succession planning. Dick's eldest son, Alan and Henry, are children from his previous marriage, and their mother suffered from alcohol abuse. He is scared to give Alan and Harry higher roles within the organization because it might escalate anxiety in his new life. Interpersonal, internal and external conflict. Due to Dick's incapability of deciding to transfer power, is based on the fact that when he was younger, his father was equally indecisive when Dick worked for him in another business. Dick is indecisive of selecting the correct child because he doesn't want to cause tension among his children and his family life. Thank you, and I now pass you over to Chrislly.
Pleasant good day. Now we'll look at some solutions to the problems previously mentioned. So first thing, we'll look at this lack of managerial and leadership skills. So the success of a business lies in the hands of its leaders. To alleviate the problem of the lack of leadership skills, they can assess the sons, Allen's, and Harry's leadership skills through the observation and inquiries. He can observe the qualities that he looks for in a leader of the company and ask employees to gain insights into what qualities that they may see in Alan and Harry, and if they believe that they could be good future leaders of the organization. Also, they can provide opportunities for leadership development, right, by rotating them through different leadership roles and functions within the business, will allow them to challenge and push and stress their skill level, because through these new experiences in different roles, you can gauge how they go about learning and their mindset on growth and even how they would handle pressure in a business, right? And this will ultimately make them better leaders and equip them with skills to be great leaders of the business. Right, the lack of succession planning. So most family businesses fail because of the lack of succession planning. So an estate plan is required to outline the ownership and control structure of the organization, so that successors are made aware of their roles and functions within the business before any change happens. It will provide a smooth transition of ownership, and this can be done through regular family meetings to ensure that all members are on the same page, avoiding any conflict. Because the family council should consist of all direct descendants of the business, right, which will foster an open and safe process for sharing information. Also, would allow for planning of the future ownership and control of the business with any future family participation, which would build a stronger family and a stronger business by extension. So the all his children at least have a position within the family organization. And in this case, I believe that, having a dual or a shared partnership between Alan and Harry for the running of the business can be beneficial to kind of reduce any sibling rivalry that can occur now. When we look at the interpersonal conflict, this would arise within a person, and in this case, it can be due to the trauma caused by the first marriage and his personal experience with his father. And also, it is also Dick is in fear of making a decision because he doesn't want to show any favoritism. But through the collaboration and communication, he can solve this problem. Because communication is key in a family business. If the members feel avoided and unappreciated, in the case of Alden and Harry, it can create real problems which not only risk the success of the business, but also a family relation. Because communication not only allows for developed family and management, right, where all issues and problems can be solved before the business becomes in jeopardy. And we look at the low or the lack of emotional intelligence, right? This can be a cause also of the past trauma that would have occurred. So through the counseling and helping to work through these different issues that may be present, right, he can go through training and develop these 4 skills that can improve his emotional intelligence, where he can manage emotions and communicate with others. These 4 skills would include self-management, self-awareness, social awareness, and relationship management. So now I'll pass you over to Sherian.
Hi, good day. My name is Julianna, and I'll be giving the recommendations on the matter. We first recommend a board with independent consultants. Although the company may be already performing well, there is a need for human resource management. The board will be made up of non-family members with no agenda other than to provide the best advice for the company and will be used to aid with the decision making due to Dick's indecisiveness. Secondly, we recommend the development of an ownership structure where authority will be earned rather than inherited. Alan and Harry may have proven to perform well given their current positions, but their lack of emotional intelligence may be a hindrance to the company if awarded leadership roles. The development of an ownership structure can potentially create a sense of stewardship and groom ideal successors for the company. Along with the guidance of the board, they can strategically select and award leadership positions. It may also be wise for Dick to create smaller leadership roles in the company to give Alan and Harry a chance to prove their abilities to lead. We also see the need for family unity amongst members. Due to the current zero-sum us-and-them dynamic, which somewhat created a sense of triangulation and a sense of multiple family cultures. And if not addressed, this can result into the story of the Binghams and the Louisville Courier Journal Company. Instilling and ensuring that family members understand the company's main purpose and the mission, vision, and the values can potentially reunite a sense of oneness when it comes to the business. Family unity may be an end goal, but can be achieved with the use of a family meeting or family meetings, where members are able to express their wants and their interests for leadership roles. It also provides an open forum where Dick can address his fear of the impact that the family history may have on the business. However, due to the sense of lack of emotional intelligence, there may be a need for the recruitment of a family consultant. This family consultant can be present in family meetings to ensure that these meetings proactively work towards successfully addressing concerns and conflicts and provide a sense of mediation in these meetings to ensure that it serves its purpose. All in all, the members of Dick's family are in their own ways interested in the success of the company, and we believe that these recommendations may result in the smooth runnings and continued success of Dick's company.
To conclude, we discussed the case study of Ambivalent, CEO of the construction company. We went through the problems within this case, we provided some solutions to solve these problems, and we gave some recommendations.
We have now come to the end of our presentation for the Ambivalent CEO. We would now like to thank you, and the floor is now open for any questions.